Hello everyone, thanks for joining in. In today's video, I want to talk about 5 baby items I wish I knew as a first-time mom. These items save so much time and make your life so much easier as a first-time mom, and I didn't know about them. So, without wasting any time, let's jump right in. So, the first baby item that I want to talk about is the baby swing. Most baby swings are around $150 to $250, so it's a pricey item, but trust me, it's totally worth investing it. And you can always, borrow it from a friend or even get a pre-loved one from, Facebook Marketplace or other websites. Um, it saved me so much time. It saved me like 4 to 5 hours every single day, and my daughter completely loved it. I could put her down even when she was awake, and the swinging motion and the music would just calm her down and make her sleep, and she would stay sleeping in that for another, she would take a good 2 3 hour nap, and I could focus on other things and get other things done. Because with my firstborn, she was a very clingy baby. I always had to hold her and put her to sleep, and the moment I would put her down in a bassinet or a crib, she would just wake up, and then I'll spend another 1 hour just trying to calm her down and make her sleep. So a swing is something I felt was completely worth buying. You end up using it only for just 4 to 7 months. They say you should not use it when the baby starts sitting up and attempting to jump out. So you just end up using it for 4 to 7 months. But that's also the time when the baby is sleeping for most of the day. So it just frees up your hands. It's just good for the mom and for the baby. It's a win-win. So that's the first item that I wanted to talk about. The second one is a bottle sterilizer and dryer. This is another recommendation I got from one of my friends, and I completely loved it. I always thought, bottle sterilizer is a waste of money because I could always boil the bottles in boiling water and put them out for drying, but that takes a lot of time. You have to sit around, wait for the water to boil, and then put them out on a drying sheet, wait for them to dry out. It's just hassle, and most of the times when I need the bottles, they'll still be wet and I won't find them that hygienic. So the entire setup was not a good experience for me. So this water sterilizer that I have, it's important to get one which has a dryer also, because drying is the process that takes most of the time. So in this one, I'll put a photo here. It's from Dr. Brown. You could put the bottles there, and it has the option to both sterilize or just dry or do both. So it's super convenient. And sometimes I would also, if I'm feeling lazy, I would toss the bottles in the dishwasher, and just for my peace of mind and to make them double sterilized, I would then put the bottles after the dishwasher cycle into the sterilizer to get them sterilized and then use it for the baby. So that's the second one. Moving on, the third item that I want to talk about is a good stroller, a stroller that grows with your family. I've made another video entirely on the stroller that we ended up buying. I'll put a link over here. You can go watch it for all the details. The stroller that I had with my first one, it did not grow with the family, it could not accommodate two babies or kids, and that's why I ended up buying another one. So that's something you could keep in mind, or and also invest in something which is premium, which is comfortable for your child, and that's yeah, I put all the important features of that stroller in that video. Okay, now going to the next one, the fourth item that I want to talk about is a nursing chair, a recliner, a swivel. That's also something I did not have with my firstborn. A little backstory there. I had my first baby in 2020, which was right in the middle of a pandemic. And at that time, we couldn't go out into the stores. We did not have any friends who were parents. So there was limited, we had limited experience, we had limited resources. and we were super busy with our jobs. So these are the items that I didn't know about. And also at around that time, we were looking for a new house and moving into a new house, and there was just so much other furniture to buy that we never really thought of buying a nursing chair. And that ended up giving me such a bad backache, which it took me more than a year or two to recover from it. So I would really suggest that you invest in a nursing chair, or you have a recliner or swivel where you can, put the baby to sleep. And babies generally, they want to be held and rocked and swiddled. So it was a good buy for us. Okay, so the last item that I want to talk about is a baby crib. What's different about this baby crib is it's a crib which can have one of the sides put down and can be put right next to the bed with the same level as the bed, so you can transition the baby easily from the bed to the crib. So this is another item that I had with my second born, which I found extremely useful. With my first baby, we got a crib which was a folding crib because we wanted to move it around different rooms, and try to make her sleep in her own room and in our room. So we had that one, but the problem with that crib was we could not put the side down. So whenever I had to put the baby, I would, pick her up and put her down. And the moment she hit the crib, she would just wake up. And with my babies, when they wake up so fresh, like they never slept. So with this one, when we got a crib with one side down, which is kept right next to our bed, so I can, easily transition her from my bed to the crib, and she does not really feel the change, feel the transition, and it just keeps her snuggled there, and makes her sleep much better. The naps are much better. Like with her, when she was around 3 to 4 months, she started sleeping around 4 to 4.5 hours. She had those straight 4 to 4.5 hours nap sleep in the night, which was a big deal for us. I never had that with my first one till the time she was like 7 to 8 months. So this is another item that I would suggest when you're looking for a crib. If you can find some crib with which can, you can take the one side down. It becomes a toddler bed, they say, but you can always put it next to your bed and have that seamless bed for her. So those were all the items I wish I knew as a first time mom, and I really wanted to share it with you all. If you are expecting anytime soon, many congratulations to you. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.